Hi everyone and welcome to another video from DisplayRepair.com. In this video we're going to show you how to check the thermostat on your car. If you've had problems like engine overheating, weak cabin heating in your car or other problems similar to this, then you might have a thermostat problem. In this video we're going to show you how to conclude if it is the problem and how to do it without using any kind of tools or equipment. So stay tuned.
DisplayRepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website DisplayRepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips. Besides this video, you can also watch our other video about the causes of overheating. So if you conclude that it's not a bad thermostat that's causing the problem, then this video may help find the other cause. You can find the link for this video in the card in the corner or in the description. Before we start, we must warn about a few safety measures that you should apply. First, you're going to do all of this when the engine is running and getting to working temperature. Next, your hands will be near the radiator fan, which will start running when the engine achieves working temperature. So be alert when doing all of this. And at all times, keep your hand away from the radiator fan. Don't fiddle around with it, as it can start at any moment when the engine heats up. Regarding the hoses you'll be touching, if you have sensitive hands, best to wear some thinner gloves that will protect you from heat. Also, on some cars, the engine bay is tight, so this test may be more complicated to do or even impossible since the hoses are hard to reach. So best make an inspection and evaluate the situation before you start. Can you do this on your car? The thermostat is a valve that controls the coolant flow in the system. It separates the coolant in the engine from the radiator until the engine achieves working temperature. Then the thermostat lets the coolant flow fully through the system. The thermostat is triggered by the coolant temperature. Hot temperature opens it, cold temperature closes it. Regarding thermostat problems, know that the thermostat can be stuck in an open and closed position. In both cases, it's a problem. In an open position, the engine will not achieve working temperature, leading to lower engine performance, higher fuel consumption, and no cabin heating, which is a big problem, especially in winter. If it's stuck in the closed position, it causes engine overheating, which can easily lead to major engine damage. Now, what we're going to show you is how to make a thermostat check by touching the two hoses that go into the radiator. By checking how warm or hot both of them are when the engine achieves working temperature, you will know if the thermostat is the problem. Also, for your information, the thermostat is usually located in a housing that's at the end of the upper coolant hose. So first, locate the two hoses that go into the radiator. In this case, we're using the Clio as it is a good example for all this, but note that the basic principle of how this is done is the same for almost every car out there. Next, start the engine and let it warm up. After a couple of minutes, touch the upper hose and you'll sense that it's warming up. At the same time, monitor the temperature gauge. Let the engine achieve working temperature. You can press the gas pedal a couple of times to speed up the process if you want. When the gauge needle shows near middle and the engine almost achieves working temperature, touch the lower hose. As you'll notice, and as the engine gets to working temperature, the lower hose is quickly getting as hot as the upper one. Soon, if everything is okay, the lower hose will be as hot as the upper one, the radiator fan will start working, and all of this is a sign that everything works okay. Again, watch your hands and keep them away from the radiator fan. Now we come to the key part of the diagnostics. If the lower hose is as hot as the upper hose, the thermostat is okay. But if the lower hose is just lukewarm, then the thermostat may be just partially stuck. Know that if the lower hose is stone cold and the upper is hot, then the thermostat is stuck in a closed position and there is no coolant circulation. Be very careful in this case, as the engine can easily overheat. Also, if you see that the upper and lower hose are lukewarm, and that the engine isn't achieving working temperature despite that it's running for a longer time, then the thermostat is stuck open and the coolant circulates all the time. In this case, for instance, the cabin heating will not work either. To resume, when both hoses are hot, everything is okay. When the upper hose is hot and the lower is lukewarm, then the thermostat is partially stuck. When the upper hose is hot and the lower is cold, the thermostat is stuck in the closed position and there is no circulation. When both hoses are lukewarm, this means the thermostat is stuck in the open position and there is coolant circulation all the time. Pay attention to some telltale signs of a thermostat problem. So, things like fluctuations in the engine temperature, the engine is slowly achieving working temperature, the cabin heating is weak or else, these all may be signs of trouble. When you notice this, check the coolant level, check for leaks and else, but also check the thermostat as we've shown you. Reacting on time is a key factor here. In most cases, the thermostat is not that complicated and expensive to replace, but this depends on the car, so making a repair on time can prevent engine overheating and expensive repairs. So that's it for this time. We hope the videos help. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.